My Dating in Atlanta series is becoming quite popular here on my YouTube channel. And outside of New York City, Atlanta is the second largest audience that you can see on my channel as far as cities are concerned. So whenever I post that Dating in Atlanta, it always makes sense that it gets a lot of views. And that brings me to today's conversation. My brother Mark Cruz sent me this email. And inside of the email, there's a clip of this young gentleman with the real title calls "Stay Out of ATL If You're Looking for Love. Dating at ATL is so bad in 2023. But before I get to that clip, I want to rewind, Nima. Sad music. Man, I really have to go here, and I really hate to go here. But I do, because dating in Atlanta is not only like bad for a lot of guys, it's quite dangerous. This horror story right here today, guys, is gonna really put you in a bad mood. And it comes from my boy Jaleel B. Holmes, and it's called Dating in Atlanta series. And this is the name of this episode is called The Alpha Male. You guys have to hear this. It is really that bad. Play that clip.
Good day. Beautiful rainy weather in Atlanta. Oh man, I was just sitting here waiting for a friend of mine, and I was thinking about a story that I could elaborate on, add to my Dating in Atlanta series. Check this out. I was dating a young lady sometime many years ago, many moons ago, and we were in New York. In a nutshell, she had a cousin, and a cousin, dude, always, we're about the same age. I think we were in our 20s at that point in time. Dude always acting tougher than what he has to when it comes to me and women, and so protected over his little cousin that I was dating. He wants to hit the gym. He was the ultimate alpha. I'm talking about, man, dude boxed all day, karate, played basketball, football, every sport this brother played. I used to call him the ultimate alpha. But it was just something about him that made me feel like he ain't the type of dude that I would hang out with. I only rock with him because I was dating his little cousin. Okay, time goes by. He never with a woman. She would hook him up with a chick. I don't know whatever transpired. He probably smashed and grabbed. I don't know. But I just thought either he was kind of crazy or he was kind of fruity. Mind you, I don't have a problem with brothers that's fruity. Some of my closest friends are fruity. I rock with them. But back to the subject at hand. So years go by. Now I'm down here in Atlanta. Damn near almost 15 plus years done expired, and I meet a woman, and I start rocking with this woman for about no more than 90 days. You know, I don't do no more than 90 days. But within that 90 days, I see a picture of her and this same dude, and I was like, yo, how you know, old boy? He's lost a lot of weight, and now I'm much bigger than this dude. And she was like, well, he was my fiance, but we broke up. He couldn't get his priorities in order. And I'm like, his priorities? I said, when did you break up with dude? She was like, I say 5 months ago. I said, damn, he down here? She was like, yeah, he in Buckhead. I was like, I said, you know, old boy is a fruitcake. She was like, please don't refer to him as a fruitcake. He's bisexual, man. I said, did you know that when you met him? She was like, that was one of his secrets, but he brought it to my attention in less than a month. And I said, you still rock with him? She was like, yeah, I don't go around judging people, and I don't think you should either. And I said, I don't judge people, but, you know, my theory is if a man openly told you that he enjoys penetration of another man, I don't see no reason why you would want to obstruct his view and try to convince him otherwise. So in a nutshell, we had a little I don't know what the word is. It wasn't an argument, but it was discussion. And I thought I got past it. This was around the time I think the Fast and the Furious first came out, if I'm not mistaken. So we at the movie theater, and I couldn't even enjoy the movie because I'm thinking, damn, I've been tasting this young lady's jewels, and this brother Peckerwood has been in her, and has been in another grown man, and his Peckerwood been in her mouth and been in another grown man, and here I'm tasting her saliva. I couldn't get past it. And the movie was long. That was like one of the first longest movies I've seen, probably about 2 hours and some change. And I don't remember one episode or one scene. I just kept on replaying the scenes of all our sexual occasions and how I'm exchanging saliva with this woman and how she just really think it's not a problem. So, okay, I drop her home. I sit around and I tell all my guy friends, every girl I can think of, baby mamas, whatever. And they was like, man, you better get the hell out of Dodge. And I brought it to her attention, and she told me that that's what's wrong with fake alpha males. You guys are so worried about another man's past relationships that you can't see what God has given you. And God has given you a good woman, and you gonna throw it away based on my past. I'm not judging you about the fact that you got more than one baby mama. I said, yeah, but my baby mamas ain't walking around with penises either. But at the end of the day, do you think I was wrong for dissolving that friendship, relationship? Or do you think I just overthought and overreacted? What's your thought?
Stop the show. So guys, imagine, listen to this. Imagine being that guy, dating that girl, you putting your tongue all in her. Boy, the clapping sounds. Your wee-wee all in her. Only to find out that the dude that she was messing with, he got skinny all of a sudden, like he said. And yeah, he was going both ways. And the whole time you're thinking about that in the movie theater. Fast forward. But this brings me to my brother called the Weatherman_J. His name is Jay Stanza. Let me play this particular clip about why dating in Atlanta is so bad in 2023.
Dating in Atlanta is so bad right now. It is terrible. I got a homie right now making $100,000 a year. He makes 6 figures, and women in Atlanta are still calling him broke. He makes 6 figures, and women are still calling him broke. I don't get it. I got another homie. We went out to the club. He tried to spit game with this girl in Atlanta. It was so bad. The rejection was so bad that she pretended she got a phone call while he was talking to her. Damn. He all up in her ear. Hey, what's up, girl? The whole time. Oh, yeah, girl, where you at? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm out here. While he's talking to her. No lie.
So wait a minute. I want to get back to the part where he said even guys in Atlanta who will make $100,000 a year are being considered broke. Okay, this is hella interesting because number one, Atlanta is getting quite expensive. It used to be the spot to go to back in the 90s and the 2000s when it was considered to be a lot cheaper than the United States. But Atlanta is, expensive now. I mean, home prices have skyrocketed. And the thing about Atlanta is like everybody got a nice car. Everybody got something, whether it's, real or fake. And you got all these guys, celebrities out there. So it's a lot of pressure to be, trying to compete with the Joneses because everybody's pushing something nice in Atlanta. So imagine you being that guy that's $100,000 a year and the chick is looking at you as if you're broke. But the question is this, stop the show. What does she have? And that's one of the things that, is quite interesting because $100,000 a year or 6 figures a year is a decent income, especially if you're a single man. You know what I'm saying? And I do know that not every lady in Atlanta is like this or like that. I get it. I'm not trying to say that. But to insinuate this is crazy. To be a man and a woman considers you to be broke just because, you're making $100,000 a year? Well, you're not even asking yourself this as a young lady. He might be making $100,000 a year now, but if a man is making $100,000 a year now, it must indicate that he did a lot of great things in Atlanta. I mean, or in his life. I mean, you have a lot of good universities there. You got Morehouse, you got Georgia State, you got Georgia Tech, you got Clark. Like, yo, if the brother is making $100,000 a year right now, what would he make it in the future? But you don't even know if what he's doing. He could be doing something illegal. You know how many dudes scamming in Atlanta though? Like, you know how many dudes is doing illegal stuff in Atlanta? Then when the police, give me some sirens, Dima. When the police come in and kick in your door and arrest your ass because Lil Pookie and Lil Ray Ray is out here doing something like that, you know what I mean? You're gonna be wishing you had a good man. But stop the show. Dima, give me some Dominican music. And that's where we have the Passport Bro conversation. And now the reason why I'm mentioning them is because this is all too familiar for a lot of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all of this that we're talking about right now. You making $100,000 a year. Somebody's calling you broke. And if you're lucky enough to keep your own income and you happen to go someplace else or even another city. I mean, think about it. A lot of brothers is like, you know, probably leaving Atlanta to go hang out in Detroit. You know what I mean? Because at least you might get some more respect in Detroit, you know what I mean? Or Indianapolis or Kansas City. Just think about that. Like, most ladies in America can survive off that. Like, you know what I mean? You're making $100,000 a year. What if you go to Little Rock and find a dime piece? Like, look, hey, you all right. But in ATL, look, this is why you got brothers going to Dominican Republic, going to Colombia, going to other spots where, you know, women will appreciate the fact that, hey, you know, you're working, you're doing your thing. Even in London, like a lot of people are not making $100,000 a year in London. Most chicks would be glad to have a dude like that. And this is what Atlanta is. You know what I mean? That's how bad it is. It's even bad for upscale guys. Some of the guys, according to this dude. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of brothers from Atlanta. Every time we do this conversation, we see so many dudes complaining in the videos, complaining in the topics. But, you know, like I said, hey, you guys know better than me. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.